Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing You. It's semi-final of Cup time. I told you we'd be back for a semi-final of a Cup or something else interesting, and here it is. We have a few things to talk about. For one thing, the England manager, nice guy, called up Eric Bailey, and he scored on his debut against Colombia, a late equaliser. What a guy. His club manager is obviously upset because he played that game, I think, 2 days before the second leg of the semi-final against Sporting. Considering I'm in charge of both of those two games, it does seem odd that I picked our best striker to play in that game. But what's done is done. We'll pick up from where we were last time. Do we remember what that was? I don't off the top of my head. So anyway, we've played a few things. Oh, was it the Leicester game? Was it the draw with Leicester? I think it might have been. Anyway, since then we've had... So I said I'd be back. Yes, it was, because I said I'd be back if we had any interesting scares in the Europa League. We did sort of. We lost 2-0 to Dnipro, but then I realised that even if we had lost to Sparta, I think we would have gone through. So we had nothing to worry about there. We finished second in the group behind Leicester. We continued good form in the Premier League and in the Cup, where we got through, as I say, to the... I think we're only in the... we're in the semi-final of the Taça de Portugal, but we will also be, once it's drawn, in the semi-final of the League Cup. We've come top of that group after beating this team, Académica, I think, Viseu, Rio Ave, and Sporting Benfica, whatever they're called, Benfica anyway. We've done pretty well in the league. We lost another game 4-2 to Beira because I sold our backup goalkeeper, Nenad Handanovic, or whatever his name was, and didn't realise that Sander Zokli went on international break immediately afterwards. So I've signed a replacement, but for that game we lost. So I think we're out of the title competition this year. We did manage to draw the first leg of the semi-final away at Sporting, so we do have a chance of going through here. Ivanov scored late on, and we had a man off, so it was not bad. We also lost 3-1 to Académica. I don't really know why they keep beating us, because they beat us at the beginning of the season as well. If you'll remember, 2-1 away. They beat us 3-1 at home. Can't really explain why. Anyway, we're going to play Sporting and Santa Clara. We'll just check out what the status of the league is. We're third, but we are 8 points. Is it 8 points behind Sporting? So we would need to beat them in the league. We would need to hope that Porto beat them in the league. And we're about to, in fact, play that league game. So we're going to play, in this video, Sporting and Santa Clara. Then the next video will be straight away Rostov, Sporting, Rostov. Again, we get big teams either side of European knockout legs. It seems to be that Sporting and Porto, that's always when we play them. But whatever. It is what it is. First off, let's try and get into the Cup final. We've never been in the Cup final. Last year we did get to the... 1 year, did we not get to the semis 1 year? Yeah, we lost out to Guimarães a couple of years back. This year, hopefully, we can get the last ever Taça de Portugal of this century. And indeed this... No, just this century, sorry. We've never been to the final. Sporting have won it last 2 years. The opponents, should we get there, will be either will be Vitória Guimarães, who have already beaten Santa Clara. So it's an eminently winnable final if we were to get there. Let's see what we can do about that. In goal, I think we're going to recall Zokli, who is now back from international duty, where I think he also picked up a slight knock. So he's quite well rested. The guy that I've brought in, by the way, is George Lamptey, a Ghanaian international. Yeah, a decent player, and he came in on a free from Eskişehirspor. No idea why they let him go for free, but anyway, he's come in. He's done okay in his few appearances, but I think we need to go with what we know and love, which is Zokli. We'll now talk about the strikers. So Eric Bailey is indeed still travelling back from international duty, so it was a mistake to have him there, but we will have to get over it, I suppose. We'll bring Vasileu on and we'll put him in. We'll also put in Eduardo Juarez, and we'll start Edmilson and bring Parvanov off. He's tired and not in the greatest of shakes. We'll also take Marco Hintz out and put in Pangia. Hintz has kind of made some hints about wanting to leave the club. I didn't really want to, but we have like 4 really good centre-backs, so I was thinking I could sell him off if someone would come in with a big bid. We are technically in the lead, I guess, because of away goals. I suppose that's what that means. Let's say, good luck, pull off an upset, and then tell them that I expect them to that I believe what they have that I believe they have what it takes, but I'll do it expectantly. That's what I'm trying to say. So, we're not playing at our full strength. I've not dealt us our best hand in terms of keeping Bailey, because he wasn't going to play for the under-21s. I'm not sure. Oh, he must. No, he's not. He's still technically old enough that he could play for the under-21s. Anyway, he hadn't been called up by the manager, so I thought, I'll drag him in, because we've got one guy who basically, for England, there's a guy who's basically the same as him but worse in the air. So I thought, well, he'll be good. And then I only brought him on for like 15 minutes at the end just to give him his first cap. Costa puts the ball towards the back post. Andreu heads wide, and he did score, so it was good. It was a good move, but I did kind of hamstring us here. If I hadn't called him up at all, it is what it is. Oh, the ball put across. Emilson gets there. Vasileu gets it as well, but Kalilov picks it up. They're playing this very compact middle five. So in theory, we should be able to exploit those wingy ding-dings. Mendonça running, gives it to Verguin, who scored a great goal in our last game and wafts that one well wide. Yeah, he scored in the League Cup game. It was really reminiscent of, I don't know if you remember, but at Euro 12, Verguin didn't score there. But if you remember at Euro 2012 when England played Sweden and Walcott hits a shot straight down the middle of the goal, and it looks like, the way it moves looks like it must have taken a deflection. And it just beats the goalkeeper right in the centre of the goal, and it's really confusing. And that was very similar to Verguin. So Verguin, Kalilov, what a save! The ball comes in towards Andreu, who fouls. Damn. Oh man, we're making some chances here. There's actually a chance that we could go through. I'm slightly worried that we're going to end up Costa. Good save. I'm slightly worried that we're going to end up playing Sporting in the final of the League Cup, because I think the draw, I'll have to double check after this whether the draw has actually been made, but I think we are in the other side of the draw for the League Cup final, so we would get them in the final if they win their match, which they should do, because I think Porto are already out. Zocli up towards Mendonça, doesn't get there. Alvarez gets it, turns, gives it back to Thales, or Thales, but probably Thales, or probably closer to Thales anyway. No, Alvarez heads over. Ooh, we've had plenty of chances here. We're not out of it. Andreu goes towards Vasileu, doesn't get that. Andreu gets it again. Pangier to Zocli to Race. Race up to Costa. Juarez, lovely stuff. Vasileu keeps the ball moving, but Tails does manage to tackle us and get the ball. Gonzalez to Alvarez. Alvarez somehow side foots wide. There's no way he should be missing from there. I thought it might have been offside, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, they have a corner now. Ivosevic, he's scored many a goal against us to break our hearts in cup finals and semi-finals before. We've been in a lot of semi-finals as Aves, and far fewer than we'd have liked finals. Mendonça wins that header on. Muzuruzulis heads it back to their goalkeeper. I'm not sure if he's a first teamer. Obviously, they don't care about this as much as we do. But still, Kalilov makes a great save. Costa now with the corner. It comes in towards Scavelis, who heads away. Costa crosses again. They get it clear again. Andreu out to Pangier. Pangier to Juarez. Juarez to Race. We're putting on some good pressure. Race tries to cross it. Tails or Thales or whatever you want to call him. I might even have to rename another player on another team because I can't decide his name. Verguin to Costa. His shot nearly goes out for a throw-in. It's a shame. Someone could have just been following up the back post, but no. Kalilov to Race. Verguin knocks it down towards Tails, but Bruno gets there. Tails forwards, tackled by... Come on. Costa gets there. Forward to Verguin. Verguin scores. We've got a lead. We have an actual lead. 1-0 in the cup semi-final. We could, for the first time ever... No, I've already said that we went through and lost in the final, right? I think that's what I said. I'm pretty sure we've been in the final of the League Cup twice and lost one of those. Verguin finishes lovely. The goalkeeper all in black there, like Bert Troutman, doing his best but can't keep out Verguin. Mendonça to the back post. Andreu, he scores as well. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. We must be in the final now. Come on, you Portugals. Just looking at the Portugal stats here. Yeah, so we won the League Cup a couple of years back. I think we lost. Did we not lose to Braga in the final one year, or did we? Was it to Sporting we lost the League Cup in? Anyway, we'll double check. But an exciting time. We could well be on the way to whatever the Portuguese version of Wembley is, the Stadio Olimpico, or probably they were always called that, or some kind of thing. Anyway, I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. That's all I need to say. We're in a good position. Apparently, that's 4-4-2. I disagree. I feel like I'm a man who knows his 4-4-2 when he sees it. Oh, Mendonça goes past his man. It's 3. It's an absolute trouncing. That must not be their usual starting back line, considering that the left back is apparently like one of their strikers. So but we can't complain. Vergoen to Mendonça. Mendonça goes past Scarvelis, who's not having a great game, and he fires into the bottom corner. It's 3-0, 4-1 on aggregate, and it looks like we're going to be meeting Vergoen. Go on. Vergoen! It looks like we're going to be meeting Vitória Guimarães in the final. They haven't won anything since... actually, we've won silverware more recently than Guimarães. They won the League Cup 2 years before we did. Mendonça! Oh, why he shot at the goal there? I think that's why he shot the keeper. He could have probably gone for goal. Lovely stuff. And now then, Andreu with his throw towards Mendonça, who heads it on. I mean, from the 2D view there, that looked very like it might dip under the bar there, but almost certainly wasn't anywhere close. Emerson to Mendonça. Mendonça goes past his man. Can he cross back? Oh, no, he goes for a corner instead. Wins us a corner. Now the corner comes in. Pangia trying to get there. That's exactly how Ivanov scored in the semi-final first leg. God, two-legged semis really suck. Better than two-legged finals, but still. 62 minutes. Okay, so we're now getting into the point where we can start thinking about... So, for example, Mendonça is on a yellow card. I'm going to take him off in case that... But if he gets booked and then misses out on the final, that's no good at all. We also need Costa for the Rostov games. So I think we'll go with that for now, and then we'll probably make a defensive change after this. But let's give ourselves some options. 67 minutes. Gonçalves shoots from long range. It goes wildly wide. They have got quite the job to get back into this game now. 70 minutes. Emilson to Vasileu. Vasileu, great ball to Kuzik. Muzaralis, I mean, is he going to get sent off maybe even? He has, he's gone. They're down to 10. Kuzik comes on, wins himself a free kick right on the edge of the box. I don't think he's going to take it. Looks like Vergoen is going to. I'm not sure I've ever seen him take a free kick. Yeah. 75 minutes gone. Race there, looking okay. Bender, he's always getting booked. Let's bring on Ivanov for Bender, the thinking being that Bender also is prone to the old Buckaroonie. So let's try and keep people alive for the final race. Andreu all into... Oh my. Race to Pangia. Race again. Taken out by 2 men there, but it's okay. Where have they taken their man? Okay, so they've gone really weird in their setup. We should be able to overwhelm them if they're playing that formation. It's ridiculous. We just need to get on the ball. Talis forward to Andreu. Back to Zokli. Go wide. There we go. Race to Petrov. Petrov out to Vergoen. Oh, and it's been tackled, but Petrov collects. Race to Juarez. Juarez up to Petrov again. Back again. We're keeping the ball nicely, and that's what we like to see. Oh, Vergoen's been set through, though. Vergoen, Bruno heads away, but we sprung an attack there. That was nice to see. Andreu to Race again. And Andreu, can he put it in? Vergoen has it. Race has it. Race goes around his man. And the ball deflects out off Scarvelis for another corner. Vergoen puts it in. But Scarvelis clears. And then Ivanov, for some reason, off the ball, makes a foul. Ivosevic, good save by Zokli. Nicely done. Antolovic. I was talking about the youth goalkeeper that I had to play in that game against Biramar. I mean... young goalkeepers and just generally bad goalkeepers are really let down by the way the game, because I mean, if they're that bad, no one would ever the kind of things that his statistics are poor, and so the kind of things that makes him do, no bad goalkeeper, like even I as a goalkeeper, would be able to get in the way of a shot It's just that my positioning would be wrong. Like I can still, and I'm not talking about like worldies and things that are genuinely really, but I mean like simple shots that come at you. I just find it so amazing that the young goalkeepers are let down in that way, because you can never play one as a sort of just, oh, we'll put him in goal, because he just ends up getting screwed every time. Anyway, we've cruised our way to the final in the end there. Really special. Yes, we are in the final. We're going to play Guimarães, and we have Bailey, who's potentially able to get into the top scorers list. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's have a look here. So we got the final. Let's just hang on. Superb performance, excellent, thoroughly deserved it. As long as we're still in the competition, we have the chance of winning, especially when when the only game left is the final. So fixtures, has it been drawn yet? No, and it also hasn't drawn the next League Cup game. But if you look at the semi-final, so it's going to be drawn in ages. All right, fine. I'll pause it. We'll come back for Santa Clara. So Paca. Here we are again. So quick update. The final of the Taça de Portugal is having now rushed through all of it before the end of February. The final isn't until March, April, May. So we'll be recording that later. We still have to find out when the semi-final of the League Cup is. I'll probably stream that one as well. Not stream it, but record it. So for now, I'll do Santa Clara, then I'll record these ones, and then we'll see what to do. So let's go. We can put in, because we've only got 4 days before we welcome Rostov to the Aves Stadium. So I think we'll play a couple of slightly non-starters in the team. Lamptey can have a game. We'll play Kuzik here. We should have Bailey and Atundi back. We do. Okay, I want to have Popov playing in midfield. I think we'll leave the two strikers as they are. We'll put... no, he's in superb condition. No, let's do that. Vergoen played really well in that last game, so let's play him. Bailey on the bench there, Mendonça as well, ready to come off if we get far enough ahead. Doesn't look like they've conceded in a long time, I think that just said, so we'll see what we can do to them. Although they're pretty rubbish. I think they're 10th, so they can't have gone too long without conceding, honestly. Reina Costa has 12 assists this season. It's not bad at all. Suarez for them crosses the ball in. It's headed over though. We're doing okay. Second top scorers in the league. We've conceded 25 though. I mean, this is ridiculous. Albeit 4 of those did come in a game where we had a fake goalkeeper. So we'll, take it with a slight pinch of salt. But it is what it is. Costa was offside. Yeah, Santa Clara. If they are on a game, like something like 7 games without conceding, then they're on a good run of form for them. But they're probably safe from relegation this year. Nothing to play for. They're already out of all the cups. Emilson to Vergoen. Oh, and the ball's gone in by Luis Miguel, but that's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, to be fair, Emilson, what a ball that was. But Vergoen really should have put that away himself. Unimpressive finishing from the man, or the touch from the man anyway. What a ball from Emilson. Terrible first touch, and then Luis Miguel slide tackles it in. It can happen to anyone if you choose to slide tackle towards your own goal. The ball falls. Oh my goodness me, they don't manage to score, but only just. That would have been an instant response from them. Maybe it still will be. Vines to Bogomolov. Oh, did we not have a player called Bogomolov before? He might be. Let's just double check. Yuri Bogomolov. No. It's not like there's many Ukrainian names in this game. Right then. Costa, the ball comes into Pangia. Ney makes a good save. Ney's been their goalkeeper for ages, it feels like. They've also had Loveland for a while as well. Did we not play these guys last year and I said something like, watch us lose? And then they took the lead before we turned it around to win. I think that happened. Certainly I remember Loveland and saying his name before. Popov to Xanthopoulos, into Kuzik to Vergoen. Costa with the ball, can go around his man if he tries, gives it back to Xanthopoulos. Popov again with the ball. Kuzik turns and shoots. Kuzik actually has a pretty good shot on him. He scored an absolute stunner in the loss to Beira-Mar. I think I mentioned it. Disappointing, the lost goal because it didn't matter at all. But yeah. Anyway, Vergoen. Emilson surely sets up Mendonça. He does. Mendonça runs through. Needs to see some finish in there. Me needs to see it. Skistad up towards Vines, but Ivanov gets it. Again, we play that same little triangle. Mendonça now can't shoot himself this time. Emilson puts the ball in towards Costa, whose header just goes the wrong side of the bar. That's a shame that someone's phone is ringing now. It's Masher's. Vine to Costa to Vergoen. Vergoen to Popov. Popov to Kuzic. Kuzic, can he slip it through? He tried, but gave it to Emilson. Kuzic with the ball. Ney makes a good save, plucking it out of the air just underneath his own bar. Ooh, get in his way, please. Ivanov, not like that. Okay, Lamptey makes a good save. First time you guys have seen Lamptey as his little dot on the screen. Vergoen, he goes past his man. Luis Miguel's having a mare. Vergoen, that goalkeeper's keeping him in it. Nay, that's why they've kept him. Could probably be playing higher up the league maybe not. Xanthopoulos. Vergoen puts the ball in. Popov shoots after the deflected ball, but it goes well over. This is a shame, because I don't think Popov's ever scored for us. That might not be right, considering we've had a couple of games this year where we scored 9 in cup games, so it's possible that he did in one of them. Xanthopoulos to Vergoen, all the way back to Lamptey, and again, back again. Costa, up the line please, thank you. Vergoen now goes past his man. Luis Miguel, the man in red on the ball. What the hell was that? Was that an attempt to square it? It was useless. Mendonça turns, lovely stuff, keeps going. Ney makes another brilliant save. What a guy. Brilliant save by Ney. Costa with the ball. Ivanov was going in there, loses out. Loveland loses out again as himself as well. This might be offside. No, Emilson shoots. Why? Why is it so hard for you to steal good shots? Good soup. Anyway, 38 minutes. Vergoen with the ball. Turns, loses out. Popov gets there ahead of his man though. Come on, Costa. Come on now. Let's be serious for a minute. Luis Miguel, always the man with his name under his little red dot. Vergoen goes past Skistad and past Luis Miguel, and Luis Miguel keeps it out. Instead of letting it go for a corner, he clears it. Loveland possibly able to launch a counter-attack after that interception or intervention by Luis Miguel. It all came from that so far. Asano, Bender heads away, that's good though. And now we can go back at them. Mendonça to Kuzic, straight through to Vergoen. If it was just ahead of him. Nay. Lovely stuff. Takes the ball off of Emilson's feet. Claes to Skistad. Xanthopoulos clears. Mendonça takes... he actually fouls him as well. And he's going to get... no, he's not. Okay, I thought he was walking away to get booked then. Xanthopoulos, lovely stuff. Charges in at him. Absolutely monstrous defending there. So we're 1-0 up. We deserve to be more than that up. We've not finished brilliantly here. I'm happy so far. Let's just make sure that we say to them, you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. I feel like Frank Vergoen could have had a hat-trick in this game. Anyway, Xanthopoulos to Pangia. Xanthopoulos, huge ball. Mendonça wins it, gives it to Vergoen. Vergoen, still going. Still Vergoen. Mendonça. Luis Miguel tackles. Vergoen gets there finally. Costa's ball in. Vergoen slams home. 2-0. And probably that's the points coming back with us now. We're joint second. We're only 5 points behind Sporting, although they do have a game in hand. Looks like... I bet it's them as well. I bet they're playing Portimonense or something stupid like that. They won't be playing Nacional or Braga or something like that. Anyway, we're certainly firmly ensconced in the top 3 of this division now, even though I know last season we came 4th. Mendonça was way offside there. How did you hit the... He wasn't offside. How did you hit the post there, son? Jesus Christ. Flo to Loveland. Ivanov gets there. Big, huge ball forward. Flo gets it, though. Luis Miguel. Suarez to Flo. Yeah, so we're very much part of this like chasing pack, or the sort of teams that are jostling generally for the title. Us, Porto, and Sporting. I'm slightly concerned that our financial situation isn't sort of really conducive to a team at this level. We might have to start selling. So one of the reasons why, I don't know if I properly finished off the story with Hints possibly being sold, is that we do need some money. So I thought, well, I mean, centre backs are not the position where we're struggling. We could theoretically sell him and get in a youngster to play that kind of fourth centre back role. sell him off if I could get 15 million for him, but I couldn't. I could get, I think, 9. 9's not bad. I think in the summer I'll probably try and sell him again. Might be able to get more for him. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Alternatively, I suppose I could sell someone like Pangier, but Pangier's better and certainly plays better anyway. Mendonça collects like it. I like it. Mendonça into Emilson back to Kuzik. Kuzik to Mendonça. Turns to Verguin. Verguin places that into the bottom there. Mendonça with the assist, and it was lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Let's go with... No, we'll leave all those guys on. Pangier, stay there. Let's bring on Bailey. Mendonça's not playing well. I know he got that assist there, but still. Verguin with 2. Not playing badly this season. Luckily, other people are able to score in games where he struggles to find that. Oh, hang on. Wait a second. You're not showing me what's going on, though, because that's not where the play is. It's down there. Yeah, exactly. Cancel. It's doing that thing again. Emilson to the back post. Petrov, how did you not score there, friend? I'm glad that we got to see that. Glad I unfixed the problem. Well, I'm glad I fixed the problem before that. Emilson towards Hintz. Nay makes a good save. 68 minutes. We're pretty fine here. Kuzik to Petrov. Verguin, can he cross? He could have done it earlier than that, but Kuzik smashes that in. Kuzik absolutely wellies that into the back of the net, and it's 4-0 now. We're creeping up on Sporting's tally of goals if we carry on like this. Luis Miguel, again the man involved, as his clearance falls to Kuzik before he just whacks that in the top corner. That's what we like to see. Claes now to Skistad. Oh, are they finally going to try? Van Veen, that's surely offside from Pinto. Justino Pinto. Good save from Lamptey. Not really. It was actually offside. And he scored. So no save at all there. Suarez now. He shoots. Lamptey makes an easy save. The Santa Clara fans are running off home. That's fair enough. Their team has not really offered very much today. Have they offered anything? 2 shots on target. 85 minutes. Let's finish this off if we could, game. We don't need to watch the dying embers of this. We have won. Unless we can get another goal, of course. Hintz forward towards Verguin. I thought he might have been offside, but no. Solianyuk. Asano. Skistad. Come on. Oh, do we need to see this? Is this going to end in something good? No. Thanks, game. We could have been done with this video by now. It's alright. I want to get on to the next one. I want to see the Rostov games. See if for the first time in about... Well, the first time ever in Europe we get past the round of 32. Get past the round of 16. We usually get past the round of 32. Hintz to Popov. Hintz again to Kuzik. Kuzik forward to Emilson. Bailey slips it forward. No, goes himself and tamely finishes. That was very similar to the way he played the goal he scored against Colombia for England. But obviously in that one he scored. Bender losing out. Pinto running with it. Still going. And Bender recovers to block. We're deep into injury time now. This must be the last thing that happens. Van Veen. Lamptey collects, and that's surely it. Yeah, there we go. Easy game. 4-0 away from home. Absolutely top class. Well done, everybody. Frank Verguin playing really, really well there. 2 goals, 1 assist for Mendonça. And yeah, we're really up there in this chasing group. Not sure what's happened to Academica, how they've become so good. But, we'll have to just deal with it, I suppose. Santa Clara, unlikely to struggle this season. They're doing pretty well. They're one of those mid-table teams. Freyamundi have disappointingly turned things around a bit. I kind of wanted them to go down with their silly star badge and keep up this Covilla, but they're not doing very well, so never get what I want. Right, it's a good feeling. Mendonça didn't turn into... What do you mean? He was good? Yeah. Outstanding, Frank. I don't want to discuss that. Yeah, great mutual respect, sure. Yep. Praising the Verguin show. He's only 23 and he's a good player. I mean, to be fair, he is a good player. He's not played for, not being capped by Holland's national team yet, but there we go. Anyway, we'll be back for, like I say, the Rostov Sporting Rostov games. It's a home game against Sporting, so we could win it. And if we do, we blow the title picture wide open. Let's just check it. So if we won that, we would then be... Well, it's hard to say because they could, if they win this, they could be 8 points clear. We'd then be 5. If they lose that game, we'd then be 2 points behind them. So it depends, but they won't lose that game. Right, so I'll see you in the next one then, guys. Bye. I've done it again.